Hello friends, welcome to Electronic Circuit Hub. So today we are going to understand about the NAND gate implementation by using diode transistor logic. Okay, so in this video I will run the simulation and I will show you the behavior of NAND gate by using DTL, that means diode transistor logic. Okay, so at the end I will upload this LTSpice file in the Google Drive and I will share the link in the description section, so you may download this LTSpice file and you can do the practice. Okay, you can do the practice, you can simulate this circuit. Okay, so let us understand first the truth table of NAND gate. So here you can see we have two inputs A and B. You can see in the circuit here we have two input A and V and one output, that is V naught. So here we have one output, that is V naught. Okay, so basically as the name suggests, diode transistor logic. So you can see two diode is connected anti-parallel here, two diode is connected here, and the anode of these two diode goes to the base of this transistor, right? So if you go and look the truth table of NAND gate, it says that if both inputs are high, the output is low. If the both inputs are high, the output is low. Otherwise the output is high. So let us verify this circuit, this truth table, by using diode transistor logic. So let us run the simulation now. So go at this simulate button, edit simulation command, and you have to go click it this transient, then go stop time, that is 100 milliseconds, and click it OK. So now go at this run button, click it here. So you can see two window, one window there is a schematic, other window there is waveform. So go at window, child window vertically, you can see there is two window, one window is for circuit and another window is for waveform. So let us first assume the first case. If both inputs are low, that means your A and B is connected to the ground or to the ground. So in such case, what is the output of NAND gate? If A and B both are connected to ground, your output should be high. That means it should be 5 volt here. So let us click it here. So let us run the simulation first. Now click it here and go at V naught here and click it here. You can say if your both inputs are low, that means if A and B are grounded, your output is high. That means it is closer to 5 volt. Here you can see you are getting 4.8 volt, right? You are getting 4.8 volt and there is a some transistor VC drop, right? So this is the first case here. If both inputs are low, your output is high, that is 4.8 volt. Now consider the second case. So if your A is low, right? If your A is low, so let us change the circuit. If your A is low, that means A is connected to the grounded and your B is high. So now run the simulation. If your A is 0, B is 5 volt, what is the output? Let us run here. So in this case here is 4.3 volt. Okay, so if your A is 0 and your B is 5 volt, your output should be 5 volt. So now you can see your output is 4.3 volt. So this why this 4.3 volt is coming, because for this case your diode D1 is conducting, and if diode D1 is conducting, there is a forward voltage drop of your diode which comes into the picture, right? So this is the second case. And in the third case, if your A is high and B is 0, that means you have to modify the circuit. Now if your B is 0 and A is high, so in this case, what is your output? Your output remain same, that is your output is high. Now let us consider the fourth case. What the fourth case is says, if your input A and B both are high, that means what is your output? Your output should be low. So you can see, if your both input are high, your output is low and it is coming 0.8 volt. So hope you understand the NAND gate implementation by using diode transistor logic. If you have any question, feel free to ask me in comment section. Thanks for watching this video.